big game James Allen from the Times-Union, and he joins us here for a few minutes, as he does every Friday, to talk high school sports. Good morning, Big Game.
Morning, Roger.
Thanks for a few minutes. Just quick review this week. One of the headline games was Shenendehowa and Schenectady. Shen just continues to get it done. I know it was a tight fit. Schenectady did a good job on the road and had a chance down the stretch to win that game. But I know we talk about being wide open in the Suburban. Well, yeah, you could say that, but Shen is still undefeated, haven't lost yet, and they are the number one team.
They are right now. Yeah, there's no question about it. They've, when you don't lose any games and everybody else got it, at least a couple, then you got some separation. But again, I don't think that there's that much difference between the top teams. The difference in that particular game is Schenectady fights back. They hit 4 threes in the fourth quarter and got within one and had an opportunity in a possession, 3 chances. They missed 2 shots, and then they turned the ball over. And then their next 2 possessions in the last 90 seconds, they turned the ball over again and never got that chance to get possibly the lead. They never had the lead in that game, and then Shen hit the foul shots down the stretch to close it out. And then last night they played a day early. They're going out to Syracuse to play West Genesee, which is a state-ranked team. It's a makeup game from the Christmas tournament. They didn't get to play, so they're going to play that game tomorrow. But they hit 14 threes last night against Boston Spa, and a pretty easy win. And they're still got some tough ones coming up in the Suburban Council. They still got to play a few of the top teams yet, including Colony coming up at the end of the month. So we'll get a better feel for that. But, again, there's a lot of teams, Schenectady, Bethlehem, Saratoga, going down the line, and they beat Saratoga already. But there's a lot of teams that are contenders that have 2 losses, and Colony's got 3 with the loss they picked up against Albany Academy. So we shall see, but right now Shen's the team to beat.
What is the headline game tonight on this Friday night in high school basketball, either boys or girls?
Well, I think there's 3 really marquee games, Roger, and what's interesting about tonight for the boys' side is they're all smaller school games. Conneaut Council, you got Voorheesville is hosting Ichabod Crane. Ichabod Crane's lost 2 in a row to Chalmont and LaSalle, and then Voorheesville lost on Tuesday against Lansingburg, who's the A team in the Conneaut Council. These are 2 both B teams that not only it's important for the league standings, but certainly for the Class B rankings as well. It's going to be another interesting Class B tournament coming up this year. That's certainly a marquee game. First place game in Wazern League with Stillwater hosting Hoosick Falls. Hoosick Falls undefeated in the league. They have 2 losses. One of them is to Glens Falls, and the other one is to Mount Anthony, which is a team from Vermont. And then Stillwater's on a nice little winning streak. They've won 9 in a row coming into this one, and that should be a very good game. And then in the Adirondack League, Granville's off to a great start. They're ranked 6th in the state. They're playing at Lake George, who's ranked 5th in the state. Lake George lost on Tuesday to Hadley Luzerne, the team Granville beat on last Friday. So that should be a very interesting game. Granville moving back to the Adirondack League and off to a great start. They're undefeated and very dangerous team. That should be a very interesting one. See if from the Warriors' perspective they can bounce back and give everybody in the league a loss. But right now, Granville is the only undefeated team currently in the Adirondack League right now.
All right, sounds good. Big game. Have a great weekend. We'll read about it in the Times-Union tomorrow. Of course, tonight we'll have scores and highlights up for you on News Channel 13 live at 11, and we'll look forward to talking to you again this time next week. Thanks, Big Game.